Stoicism teaches us to focus on what's within our control and let go of what isn't. Saying no is an essential practice to maintain this clarity and focus. Imagine your life as a garden. For it to flourish, you need to tend to it, water the right plants, and most importantly, weed out the distractions and unnecessary commitments that overwhelm us. I invite you to stay with the video as we delve deeper into this topic. Epictetus, one of the Stoic philosophers, reminds us that it's not things that disturb us, but our opinions about them. So, when we say no to a non-essential activity, we're protecting our time and energy for what truly matters. By doing this, we're cultivating our own garden, allowing the most beautiful flowers to grow and thrive. For Stoics, setting priorities is crucial. When we say no to something, we're actually saying yes to what's most important. Think of it as an investment in your priorities. Imagine you have a jar and stones of different sizes. You start filling the jar with small pebbles. There won't be room for the big stones. The big stones represent your most important priorities: family, health, and personal growth. The small pebbles are the distractions and commitments that may seem urgent but aren't truly important. Seneca, another great Stoic, said, "Part of the cure is the desire to be cured." By identifying your big stones and putting them in your jar first, you are healing your life from distractions and focusing on what really mattered. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest practitioners of Stoicism, was a master at saying no. As an emperor, he knew his time was precious and only dedicated himself to what truly mattered for the good of the empire. Imagine the pressure of ruling a vast Roman Empire with countless demands and expectations. Marcus Aurelius used Stoic principles to filter what deserved his attention. He wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By applying this, he focused on decisions and actions that aligned with his values and responsibilities as a leader. This not only helped him be an effective ruler, but also maintain his inner peace and mental clarity. His ability to say no to distractions and yes to what really mattered is a powerful example of how Stoicism can be applied in practice. Practical technique you can adopt is the Stoic journal. Write every night about your decisions for the day. Ask yourself, did I say yes to something I should have said no to? This helps refine your choices. The journal is a powerful tool for self-reflection and personal growth. When you write down your experiences and decisions, you start to notice patterns in your behavior. These patterns can reveal where you are deviating from your priorities. For example, do you notice that you consistently say yes to social commitments that don't add value to your life? You can begin to adjust your response. Epictetus said, "Examine your actions and observe your motivations." Using the journal, you can become more aware of your motivations and make choices that are more aligned with your Stoic values. This daily practice not only helps you say no with more confidence, but also strengthens your ability to focus on what truly matters. Not every yes is good, and not every no is bad. Learning to differentiate between what is essential and what is not is fundamental to a Stoic life. Imagine you have two circles. One represents what is essential, and the other what is not. Often, our lives become confusing because we mix up these circles. By clearly separating what is essential, we can say no more easily. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, activities like exercise and healthy eating are essential. Social events that involve junk food and lack of sleep are not. Saying no to these events is not a rejection of the people involved, but an affirmation of your priorities. Marcus Aurelius said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This principle can be applied to saying no to what is not essential, allowing you to live according to your Stoic values. Look at how modern leaders, athletes, and artists apply this technique. By saying no to certain offers and distractions, they achieve high performance. Think of an Olympic athlete. To reach the top, they need to say no to many things that might seem tempting but do not contribute to their goal. For example, late-night parties, unhealthy foods, and activities that do not align with their rigorous training. The same goes for successful business leaders. Steve Jobs was famous for his focus. He said, "Deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do." This allowed him and his team to create revolutionary products. Artists like J.K. Rowling also practice strategic no. By refusing commitments that do not align with her creative work, she was able to write the book series that captivated the world. These modern examples show that the power of no is universal and timeless and can be applied in any area of life. You might be thinking, but I don't want to disappoint anyone. Remember, saying no respectfully is a way to be honest with yourself and others. It's natural to worry about disappointing others. We must remember that commitment to our priorities and well-being is essential. When you say yes to everything, you end up saying no to yourself. Epictetus said, "What is your power? To show the world what is yours. You really are." When you say no, you are showing others your true priorities and limits. This is not only a demonstration of self-care, but also of respect for others. Because when you commit only to what you can truly do well, you are being more fair and effective in your relationships. Additionally, by explaining your reasons clearly and kindly, you can help others understand your position and perhaps inspire them to do the same. And there's more. In the continuation of this video, we'll talk about how to deal with the guilt of saying no and techniques for communicating it clearly and assertively. Many of us feel guilt when we refuse something, but this is a natural response and can be overcome with practice and understanding. We'll explore practical ways to face this guilt and turn the experience into something positive. Get ready to learn effective techniques that will not only help you communicate your no clearly, but also strengthen your confidence in doing so. Guilt can be an obstacle, but with the right tools, you can overcome it and feel good about your decisions. Keep watching to find out how. Assertive communication is essential. Use phrases like, "I appreciate the offer, but I can't accept it at this time." Clearly state your position without causing misunderstanding. Assertiveness is not about being rude or insensitive, but about being clear and honest. Imagine you're in a work meeting and are asked to take on another project. Instead of simply saying no, you could respond, "Thank you for the trust, but I am currently focused on projects that are already underway. To ensure quality and my dedication, I can't take on this new project at the moment." This response shows respect for the request, but also clearly states your limitations and commitments. Regular practice of assertive responses can help reduce anxiety about saying no and build a reputation for honesty and integrity. This, in turn, can improve your professional and personal relationships. Take a moment to breathe and reflect on how you've been using your no. This exercise can be incredibly revealing. Often we get caught up in the fast pace of life and forget to stop and evaluate our decision. By taking a conscious pause and reflecting, we can identify areas where we've said yes out of habit or social pressure, instead of true need or desire. Deep breathing is a simple yet powerful tool that helps us center and clear our minds. Sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Ask yourself, which recent commitments have brought me more stress than satisfaction? Which no's should I have said? This regular practice not only helps improve your ability to say no, but also increases your self-awareness and well-being. From social commitments to work tasks, start practicing saying no where necessary. Constant practice makes all the difference. In the workplace, this might mean declining additional projects that don't align with your goals or deadline. With friends and family, it could be about saying no to events or favors that compromise your rest time or personal plans. Key is to be honest and direct, but also kind. For example, if a friend invites you to a party on a day you need to rest, you could say, "Thank you for the invitation, but I need some time to rest today. Let's plan something for another time." Practicing no in small everyday situations builds your confidence to say no in larger, more challenging contexts. Over time, this becomes a natural skill that supports your well-being and priorities. Hear stories of people who transform their lives by adopting this practice. The results are inspiring. For example, an executive at a large company shared how learning to say no helped him avoid burnout and improve his productivity. He started delegating tasks and focusing only on strategic projects, which not only benefited his health but also brought better results for the company. A mother who always said yes to all school and social activities began saying no and reserving more time for herself. This helped her regain her energy and be more present and patient with her children. A freelancer who was accepting all available jobs without considering the impact on his personal life began selecting projects that truly aligned with his skills and passions. This not only improved the quality of his work, but also his personal satisfaction. These examples show that by saying no, you open up space for opportunities more aligned with your goals and values. Let's do a little simulation of how to say no politely and assertively in various situations. Practice makes perfect. First, imagine you're in a work meeting and are invited to take on an additional project. An assertive response would be, "Thank you for the opportunity. Right now, I'm committed to other tasks that require my full attention." Now think of a social situation, like being invited out when you need time to rest. You could say, "Thank you for the invitation, but today I really need some time for myself. Can we plan for another day?" And in a family situation, like when someone asks for a favor you can't fulfill, "I'd like to help, but I have other commitments I need to meet. Perhaps we can find another solution." By practicing these responses in different contexts, you become more comfortable and confident in saying no in a way that respects both yourself and others. Saying no isn't just about rejecting tasks, but about creating space for personal growth and what truly matters in your life. When you start saying no to distractions and commitments that don't add value, you begin to see a significant increase in your energy, focus, and satisfaction. This allows you to invest more time and effort into activities that truly propel your personal development. For example, by saying no to excessive social commitments, you can dedicate more time to reading, meditation, or learning a new skill. This quality time is essential for your growth and well-being. Moreover, you become more present and engaged in the activities you choose to say yes to. This results in a greater sense of accomplishment and purpose. As Seneca said, "Life is long if you know how to use it." Learning to say no is one of the most effective ways to live your life fully and meaningfully. Recapping, we've learned about the importance of saying no, how it aligns with Stoic principles, and how to apply it in daily life. From setting priorities and practicing Stoic journaling to assertive communication techniques, we've seen that no can be a powerful tool for creating a more balanced and focused life. In the next video, we'll explore how to maintain calm and focus amidst chaos. This skill is especially useful in today's world, where we're constantly bombarded with information and demands. We'll learn how Stoics faced chaotic situations and how we can apply these lessons in our modern lives. Stay tuned for more insights and practical techniques that will help you live a more centered and meaningful life. Remember, the art of saying no is a powerful step towards a more balanced and focused life. By prioritizing what truly matters, you're following in the footsteps of ancient Stoics and paving the way for a fuller life. The daily and mindful practice of saying no can transform your life in surprising ways. Be firm in your decisions and see how it positively impacts your mental health, relationships, and productivity. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and hit the like button. Comment below if you already harness the power of no, or if you still find it challenging. Your feedback helps us continue to bring valuable content to you. Share your experiences and challenges with learning to say no in the comments. And stay tuned for upcoming videos diving deeper into Stoicism and how it can transform your life. Share this video with friends and family who can also benefit from these tips. Until next time.